welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a storing photo cards video. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited because I have been putting this off for just such a long time. So long that, let me show you guys how many photo cards I have. First off, I bought this new container for my photo cards, and if editing Meg isn't lazy, I will have her put on the screen. I did buy it on Amazon, but like the company that I bought this from, because guys, look. Oh my gosh. Can you see? First off, guys, first off, we're putting away this stuff today, but these we're all putting away another day because it's just too many photo cards and I've just put it off for way too long and I keep like, whatever, it doesn't matter. We're doing it today. This is the boys. This is everyone else. And then, yes, I love this little box, this little container. It has these little like stoppers at the end. There are two sizes of this box. I bought 3 total, 2 that are like this size, and the other one holds like top loaders because this is a little too narrow for top loaders, but it holds like sleeved cards. And the other one is like just the tiniest bit wider for each side, and it does hold top loaders because I wanted like a way to store all my top loaders and like trading supplies and then all my sleeves and then all my photo cards. So I did go ahead and buy several of those. And I think it was a great purchase. Everything is now safely in here, and I think it's a little more protected because it's all like enclosed, but we're just gonna go right into it. We do have some bigger inclusions I'm gonna try to store, so we'll sprinkle that in throughout. But as always, we'll start with my signed thing binder, and then we will go on to the A5s. All right, so the first thing we were gonna put away today, this I got like an entire year ago, but this is my signed postcard that I got from my Lido video call that I did like at the beginning of 2025, but I've had it on display in my place for a while, but I think I want to put it in this signed binder now. So I think I made a spot for it at the back. I think, yeah, it's like kind of large obviously, so it's just gonna have to fit. Okay, it does fit like this way, which is good, but let's just put this here. Yeah, so that's it, but I just wanted to put that away because it's been on display for a while, but I think I just want it to be protected in this binder. So that is everything for this for today. So next, this is going to be several bigger like groups, bigger inclusions I'm going to put away. First, we have Piwon. So this is like the full stack of things we're going to put in this binder, but at the beginning here, I don't think I'm going to like actually plan to collect these, but I did get all of these in talk, you know, like circle cards from Harmony Set in like a purchase on Mercari US. So I don't know the order of these. I'm just gonna put them in like this. They don't like, I mean, they kind of fit in these, and I'm just gonna put them in this for now because I guess I'll just keep them. And then I guess technically, like, how many would there be? Like, did the whole Harmony series have these? Which would mean there would be 9. So I could just use this and like double side, but at least for now, those are just in there. So that's good. Next up, I do have these 3 Killin' It Polaroids. I don't know what versions these were for. Well, actually I have 4 because I have Intox here. Oh, Intok. I mean, he is the only one who's like, tabbed down, but he'd be the like second youngest technically for now. I'm just gonna put them in like this. I'll put the other tabs on for the other members later, but I don't know if I'll actually collect OT of these, but I just kind of realized I had like 4 of them, so I figured I would put these away. So we have Kihyun. I always go back and forth on like, you know, if I care about inclusions or not, but I feel like it's really satisfying to have like all of the members for an inclusion thing. And now that I've been collecting the boys' bigger inclusions, I'm like, this is kind of fun, which is bad because I don't need to collect more groups bigger inclusions. But for now, this looks really cute. And I got new studio lighting, guys, so there is like a little more glare, but I also think that the lighting looks a little better, so we're just going to hope that's true. The next thing I have in here are, yes, I have 2 more stickers, both Jung Sub, so I do want to collect OT for this. And, ooh, that means we're done with this one because we just have Sob here. Nice. And then We're almost done. I just need soul for this. So I just feel like, yeah, I definitely want to complete this. That would be so fun. But we do have Jungsub for this sticker also. This is for Sad Song. And then I have 3 more film strips. I'm almost, so that means we only need soul for this one also. But I do think now I'm going to like make this version. I'm going to separate the versions because I don't know why I was doing like 3 and 3. That was, I don't know, that's kind of silly, but anyway, so we don't have, yes. So I'm going to have to move, we'll have to move some people. So we just need Sob for this. These fit like pretty well in this. If I had them in the Meow Cafe pages, then it would fit perfectly, but that is for the boys just because like it's too much money for me to spend to get all Meow Cafe binders, but for inclusions. But Meow Cafe has I just love their inclusion, like their binders for bigger inclusions because everything fits like so nicely. So this is the first version, or I'm just gonna say it's this version. Put away the other side now. We have everyone except for Soul, which is truly a win. I just need to remember to find these inclusions. They're not very expensive, but it's just one of those things where it's like, do I buy a photo card or do I buy a bigger inclusion? And usually I would choose to buy a photo card, but this looks so cute. Okay, so then we have Intak and then Johnson. Okay, so we have those. I would love to collect these for X, but I only have those for those members so far. But I have almost everyone for these Polaroids from the X vinyl. So we just need, soul for this too. Interesting. I think I do have soul. Actually, now that I mention it, I think I have soul coming from one of my group order managers. I'm pretty sure I asked her if I could get that. First 3 members and then put in talk up here. This is so cute. And then John Sub on the back. Oh my god, that dog hair is in there. I'll have to get that out later. Don't look at that. I put these in here because I realized that I had these. And I don't have all the members. There's like 2 dupes. These are both dupes. But yeah, so I decided to put those in there. Okay, that's it. Yeah, for piwon. And the next thing I have some Nicholas things just because I bought Nicholas's member version for Back to Life, and they came with these postcards, and now I store all of my member version like jewel cases and stuff in my storage unit, and so I felt kind of bad like buying this and then immediately just putting it in my storage unit. So I was like, you know what, I'll take these out and we can store them, and I have some of his postcards already from like other eras, so I figured that would be kind of cute. And they only fit in these 2 pockets, so I guess I'll just put, this also came in there. I don't know, we'll just put that there. Okay. And then very last thing, oh, here's Echan. I was like, wait, where's Echan? We have 2 more things. Echan, I do have his poster for this, for Irony. And I know it might be sacrilege for some people, but I just like folded it backwards so you can see his face. And then he has 2 posters, but my group manager just got this one and I was like, it's fine. But since I have it, I might as well store it like this. And I don't like storing posters in the albums because then they just like slide out every time you do something with the album. So that's that. And then very, very last thing, back in the 17 section, I did actually get Wanu. I think someone gifted me this. So I'm just gonna put it back here. And okay, so we just need to move Dino. These were just my pulls, but then someone gifted me this Wanu. So I was like, okay, sure. Yes, okay, great. So that's it for these bigger inclusions. All right, I'm just pulling out these A5 binders, just whichever one I grab. So we do have these 2 Gunnils for today, which are 2 Love to Death cards. And on my next drawing video, I will have a lot more. And I know we just had an album release also. So I was like, like I had completed and then we have a new album. However, that's okay. So what are these? This is the Nemo, no, the tin case thing. And this is another album card. So it's, I assume it, oh, I was gonna say, oh, what's the back? Okay. I was gonna say, I assume it's this one. And then will it make a heart? Okay, it'll make a heart, I think, if I scoot this one over. Let's see if I'm right. I'm always like really bad at like backwards to frontwards like things. Okay, cute. Okay, that works. Oh my God, adorable. And then this one is, here, is it this one? Yes. Platform card. Okay, this is the platform card. Okay. Oh my God, yes, so cute. What I did back here is I used to not store these in here, but I realized I did have Gunil and Jungsu for, or at least one of them members for like several of these eras. So what I did is I put them in these pages, and then I thought, okay, maybe I could get like, you know, I could buy, I don't really collect those, but it would look really nice if they were in here like that. So we might do that. But anyway, that's it for this today. However, next time we store, guys, we're going to be completing the earlier eras for this collection. And I'm so excited. So stay tuned for that. All right. So this is echan now. And I actually only have 2 cards for the, oh, 3. Yeah, 3 cards for this binder. But then we need to put my extra Docby photo cards somewhere else. So right now we have 2 pobs and then 1 of his photo book cards for emotion. And there's only 2, so we're doing okay. But we do have, oh, that's the pob, hold on, this one. This card. And then I kind of have been realizing that echan is a 97 line, so this might be, is that gonna be his own, is that gonna be his last comeback before he has to enlist? That's really sad. Oh, okay, but at the back here, we just have 2. I joined a few group orders, so I'm getting some of them in now. We have these 2 benefit cards. So this is music card, and this is Jump Up. This is the one I joined and won my video call for. So I have 2 other members for that, because I just like claimed like 2 other guys to have the set go through, and then I ended up winning the video call, so obviously that was great for me. So yes, that's everything for this binder, but let me go find which binder I put the other Docby members in, because I've moved some stuff around recently. Okay, so what I decided to do is I decided to put, these are some just random other Docby cards. I decided to put them in a binder like this, and I did put my full sets and spreads like this, which I thought was cute. And then we have member pages, which I also feel like is cute. So who's our first member? Oh, Hichan. We have three Hichan cards. Okay, good. We have 3 Hichan cards. These are 2 album. These are both his album cards, I believe, actually. And because I did join for like several albums from my group order manager, it's just that we didn't pull echan a lot. So I only got 1 echan card, but I did get some other member cards. This is one of the other benefit cards from Music Art, which is what I, again, won the video call for. I put Loon on the page with Junso because obviously we're not going to have any more Loon cards, I don't think. So, oh, but we do have a Junso card. This is another one of his cards from Irony. Then we have a Yuku card, but this was a gift because this is from Growth. So someone gifted me this card, which is really nice. So let me just scoot this one down one. And then we have a Harry June, obviously lastly for my video call benefit set. And then what I decided to do back here, this is my ZB1 collection, and I double-sided it like this because this is now going to be a complete collection once I store one final card in the next video. But yeah, I decided I was gonna sell my Matthew collection, and then essentially then I realized I had purchased this Matthew card, and I was like, okay, well, if I purchase the freaking keycap card, I might as well just keep it, and it'll be a full collection then. I'm just gonna get one more Giuk card for this, and then we're just gonna call it complete. And I don't think I'm gonna be collecting ZB1, or there's actually both those guys are still in ZB1, so I don't think I'm gonna be collecting them anymore. However, I wanted the complete collection, so we'll be in this binder in that section one more time before it's retired. Okay, this is Taesan and yeah, Nicholas, and we just have one Taesan card. So I traded this with someone because they wanted my Lihan, and I was like, I don't know if I set up for that, but I will trade because you do need it, so I will do that. Yeah, I did not set up for that because this is like it's like a US press is like this concept photo. Maybe I'll just put it here because this page is kind of random anyway. And maybe I'll just, so it looks better, swap that. So we have like concept, and then these two selfies. Yeah, sure. Okay, so that's it for this binder. All right, I'm gonna do Jungwon next. So I have some Jungwon cards, and then I do have a few ENHYPEN like other member cards that I'm just gonna store away as well. Oh my god, I always forget how this buckle is like a little bit loose. Gotta make some progress on this collection. However, it's okay. I feel like they're on tour right now. I mean, ENHYPEN is literally so booked and busy that it might be that they do another comeback while they're on tour, but anyway, that's okay. So I have just new era. Oh no, I don't remember. I don't know what version this is. I'm just gonna put it in here and I'll switch it out if it's wrong, but it doesn't really matter right now because we only have, one card, but we're gonna do like the 3 album versions here. That's my plan. And then I do have one of his engine versions, and then this is the key ring because I joined a group order for the key ring and I did get, yes, his card and his plushie, which is very cute. And now obviously ENHYPEN are releasing their own plushies, which makes a lot of sense. I was like, I'm kind of surprised they haven't done that yet. Okay, that's it. But like, I feel like right now, knock on wood, ENHYPEN does, to me, kind of like reasonable amount of album cards. It's really easy to collect the Weavers nowadays, I feel like. So anyway, I don't have, okay, the other members are in another binder, so I will get that next. So the other members I have at the back of this TXT collection. So the way I have like this many cards for Yeonjun is actually like very crazy to me. I am trying to sell, I don't know why I'm stopping on ENHYPEN to do this, I should be stopping on TXT, but I am trying to sell a bunch of TXT albums. They are up on my Instagram right now. I am gonna like post them on Mercari US as well. I'm just nervous to post on Mercari US because I find Mercari US, like selling on Mercari US seems like very stressful to me, but I took out a lot of cards from here because I'm going to sell them like with the album. So I actually do need to reorganize this. But there are some good cards, guys. There's some good Subin cards. There's some Hyuka. There might not be a lot of Beomgyu because I really like Beomgyu's cards, so I usually keep his. But there's definitely some Taehyun, so please go check that out. I am selling them as bundles, so there are like a few albums and like some member versions in there. In ENHYPEN though, I'm keeping all my albums because for some reason, I just love ENHYPEN's albums, even though they take up a lot of space. But anyway, we are in here to put away. We have a group card, which I think is from, I was gonna say the Weavers, but I don't think this is from the keyring. And then I have a J, and then I do have this Sonu Hello 82 benefit card. These are up for trade for Jungwon, but I just decided that I should just keep them because it didn't seem like I was gonna find a trade. So let's put J away first, and then I'll get a new page. I'll just do it. All right, I got another page. And I did just take out some of those Jungwon fillers, so we can put Sonu away, and then I'll just put fillers in here. And then let's put the group card back here, so we can put it next to this one. And then while I was getting that page, I did just go and get my iPad, so we can just check what Jungwon photo card that is. Oh my god, I was right! It was one of the forbidden cards. Oh, yes. Technically, it's a different, I'll just keep it. It's fine. We'll just keep it for now. Ooh, okay. Wow, I just guessed that right. That's very exciting. Okay, we're done with ENHA and TXT. Next, we're gonna do my male soloists binder. I just have one woodz card to put away, which is a Love Me Harder card. Someone actually gifted me this, which is really nice. And then I do have 3 more on the way because I bought 3 to finish out this page, which means I guess we need to collect another page. But I also, in the next storing video, I will have cards from his new album, which is very exciting. And I also bought another like tour tin case photo card set because I knew I had one already and I was like, that'd be fun to have both. So we will store that away next time, but that's it just for this binder for today. Next, we're gonna do yeji, but really it's not yeji, it's just some extra cards that I had up for trade and then I just decided to keep them. We'll have so much yeji progress next time, guys, I promise. I hate to be like a tease, but I also, this is gonna look really ugly right now because I also am doing the same thing as my TXT albums as these. I'm trying to sell a bunch of albums with photo cards because I just have so many albums and I don't need all of those albums. So this looks really bad too, but I'm just gonna put away these like for in theory where I like thought they were going to go, and then I can always, well, I'll put them away. Let's just put them away. Let's just put them away because I am gonna keep these. So we have that Leah. And then we have this Yuna. And then this is a Pob, so this is a Target card. So we're gonna put that Rujin there. And that's it for now. I'll reorganize this later so it looks better. But that's it for now. Okay, we're gonna take a break from the A5s and we're gonna go into my ateez Bigger Inclusions binder. And we're just going to put away. So I did buy all of the member digipacks and they came with posters this time, so I'm gonna put them away. And this is the right, yeah, okay. I was like, this is where I'm gonna put them, right? Because I bought all of them and they also came with stickers, so I'm just gonna like slide a sticker in there. Because yeah, like I said, I bought all of them and I thought it'd be cute to keep all of these because again, like I don't look through my digipacks, but I do look through my binders, so I figured this would be kind of cute. I don't really care how the stickers are, I just need them to be in the binder. It's crazy to me that it is now May and I am just now storing Golden Hour Part 4. Like I did so much collecting for this era, but obviously a lot of group order stuff just, you know, it's not instantaneous anymore because of like just all the fan signs and, you know, K.A.T.E stuff, and a lot of the K.A.T.Es are like really behind right now, it seems like. So a lot of my stuff is not here yet, but I do have some stuff to store later, don't worry guys. But I figured do some stuff today and then we'll do some stuff, well, we'll do some stuff for like a little while because we will have a lot of stuff coming, but. Okay, so those are those. And then I have a few other inclusions to put away in here. I have this postcard that I got from the Hello A2 pop-up. So that was cute. And then that has to go here. And then I got this Yasang as a gift. I own this album, but I don't know who I pulled. It's again in my storage unit in the basement. But I got this Yasang as a gift and I couldn't like not do anything with him. So he's just in here because those don't really fit in a lot of things besides, I mean, they fit in a 2-pocket, but like, I don't want him to take up a whole 2-pocket by himself. So he's just going here with the merch stuff for now. And then here's where I'm going to put the Light the Way stuff. Okay. Yeah, this VR concert was so fun. Like I was a little skeptical because I don't really do like any video game like kind of stuff. And I didn't know if I was gonna get like dizzy or whatever, but I 100% recommend. I know it's already over, but like I know other groups do it too. It was so fun. And they really just like impress upon you the parasocial relationship is real. And I thought it was great. So would recommend. Okay, next we're gonna do twice because that is actually the bulk of this storing video are these cards. And it's not, I mean, it's kind of exciting, but this is mainly the Nemo cards that I back collected for all of the eras that had Nemo cards. So first though, I believe I have to put away first. I actually traded for all those Nemo cards. I basically traded all of the P1 Harmony cards I had extras of for the Nemo benefit cards, but then the person gifted me this between 1 and 2 set because I don't have, like I have ready to be and like I don't have, anyway, I don't have any of these POB sets for some reason, and I kind of do want to back collect them. That's not like a high priority. I would need a new binder, obviously, because as we can see, this binder is also getting full, but they gave me this as a gift. They didn't give me the group card, but that's okay. I have the 9 members, so that's nice. So we do have that. But then we start with youth. Okay, so we're gonna do this version first. These are the Nemo sets for, I got it for with youth and then strategy and then this is 4. And I put, this is technically double-sided because I put the QR card on the back. And I now double sleeve all of my standard photo cards that are in Meow Cafe standard size pages, but not these, because these are, I feel like they're just Nemo cards. It's fine. Okay, next we have this set. I'll speed through this now because these are like pretty old, so. All right, so that is with youth all done. And now for strategy. Oh my God, I don't have any of these in the right order. I'm so silly. I mean, it could also be that I don't have these benefit cards in the right order, but we're just gonna put them in because I want them to match, obviously, the POB sets. Oh my God, these are so cute. I'm so glad because I don't really buy the Nemos because I don't, like I think for this album, no, for With Youth, I did buy a set, and then I kind of forgot that, so I actually do have an extra set of these Nemos. I did not realize that when I was purchasing it from that other person, or trading rather, but I don't really always buy the Nemos. Like sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't, because usually their Nemo photo cards are exactly the same concepts as album cards. They just like look a little different. So if I were like a really thorough like OT collector, then I would buy them. But I feel like nowadays the only reason I get those from other people is if I join like group orders, because it just seems easier that way now. This Giuk, oh my God, these are so good. Okay, so that's it for strategy, and now for this is four. For this is 4, I have a plan, I think, for the last page. I hope I put a page in here. Otherwise, I'll have to go and grab that. I like these because they like definitely posed for them. Like for the Nemo specifically, like these are a little different than like the regular album cards. And the POB sets were also, I mean, I guess they kind of pose like these for the POB sets all the time, but I feel like they look even better this time for some reason. Oh, damn, I need to get another page. Okay, hold on. So my plan at the back, because I ended up recycling the Nemo, like the actual albums for This Is 4, but I wanted to keep like the, you know, inclusions for them. So I think like we have this is like the album details and like the stickers. And I thought it'd be kind of cute. I feel like I was inspired by Feel Special Trades because, you know, Feel Special Trades always like finds a way to put all of the inclusions like in the binder. So here's to you, girl. The inspo. Yeah, that looks kind of cute, right? Oh, okay. Can you see the back? Okay, you can. Nice. All right, so that's it for that. But then I have like extra cards for some of the members. So on my Nyan page, I decided to keep, I had a lot of stuff up for trade for a while, and then I just bought the last misamo cards I needed. And so then I had extras to store, and I joined a group order for a bunch of these trading cards, and I got a few members that were not misamo. So those are mostly what we're putting away in here. So we have a Jungwon, album card and then also a trading card. And then for Jo, we have a trading card. Same with Dahyun. We have a bunch of Che, so we have an album card. I was trying to trade this party lovely, but I still need Mina and Momo, but no one wanted to trade with me, so. And I got like some kind of extra benefit card for her for this trading card pack, so we have that. Very cute. And then we have Chewy, we have 3 cards. We have like all the cards that look like this. And then 2 of these trading cards. All right, that's it for the OT choice binder. So for regular misamo, I only have a few album cards right now, but then we have some other fun stuff that I made a new binder for, so we gotta go all the way to the back. Okay, so I have this Mina. So that page is done. And then we have this Sana. Hopefully, these are all right. I need to find something to do down here. But then, yes, it's, okay, guys, technically, this is different. Thank God. It's very similar, but she's doing a different, like, nose scrunch in this than this. I mean, like, my girl. Or slash whoever the people are who choose the photo cards. Like, so much stress for the Momo collectors for this card, but we do have the right card, so that's great. And okay, that's actually it for this binder, but let's get my new Misamo binder. Misamo 3, technically. So now this is for Misamo unit, but then also we have extra cards back here. So like random Japanese, but then we're gonna put trading cards here. And I have, like you guys saw, I have like a lot of those, what was this called? Love Universe. And I have a lot of those cards. We didn't complete the trading cards, but we did get a bunch more. And I have a few extra, like I have these 2 extra Momos right now. This was some kind of benefit card. And then my friend went to I'm just gonna put it here for now, the LA pop-up store. My friend went to it for me and bought me a shirt. We got that random scratch card and it was Momo, which was really exciting. I'm just making this like a Momo page for now, because I don't think I'm gonna get like the other members like for this, so maybe I'll try to get 2 more, I guess. I don't know. The back, look at it. Yes, absolutely slay. But then what we have first are these like Lovelies cards, which these came with those PC holder. Wow, this is just the wrong order. The PC holders. So I got all 3 so I could get obviously all of the girls. And then these are from the trading cards, but they are the cute selfies. So I put them with the Lovelies cards. Look at the Lovelies, they're so cute. Okay, and then for the trading cards, because I am going to collect all of the trading cards, and then I feel like it'd be fun to back collect the ones I don't have for the other eras, but obviously right now we're just doing this to start off. I think that looks right so far. And then I just have Momo for this, and then one of they have like 2 subunit cards and then a group card, so maybe I will get the other 2 just to like fill out that page. And then I did buy their Rolling Stone magazine, and I'm gonna put that back here because it's just like merch now. So I bought like the set, like the special ones, so you could get all the cards, and they look so gorge. Look how amazing that is. I love, okay, amazing. That is it for Misamo, but I have 1 twice solo photo card to put away. So that's this Che Digipack card, and I'm gonna put her right here, because I think, yeah, like I have her other, like these 2 Digipack cards here. I guess I could put, oh, I don't know. Should I switch? These are palms, but this would match. That's fine. I'll just leave it like that. I also put in on my own time her Nemo photo cards because I, for some reason, didn't store those. Oh no, I think I stored this with you guys last time. Okay, never mind. That's not new, but I am gonna put, I found that I had Nyon's, I had a Nyan Nemo that I want to store the photo cards for later, so that'll be for next time though. Okay, we're all done with twice now. Okay guys, this is crazy, but I'm doing skiz now because I actually only have, we have more Han, I'll do that later, but I only have this amount of skiz cards, and it's basically a photo card set and then like 3 do it cards, so I figured we would just do it now. And this is from, so these are the photo cards you get for the going, like this is the Fandango Pob. Never thought I would say the phrase Fandango Pob. But this is the Fandango Pob set for going to see the concert in the theaters. And they literally look like freebies, but I promise you that whoops, oh my god, I almost forgot where Felix went. Help. I promise these are real cards, so they just look really fake. But, you know, it was annoying because I bought my ticket. And then they released these. And if you purchased these, you got like a discount on your ticket. But I already bought my ticket. So I was like, okay, well, that's annoying. So anyway, that's just it for this like extra skiz binder. But I am just going to go get my skiz 2 binder so I can put those do it cards away. So 3 do it cards. And I think I say this every time I go in here now. But this will obviously be the last thing that we're going to put in this binder, because then we're going to get a new, I already have a new binder. It's waiting for our next comeback, which I guess is going to be like second half of the year, right? I think. So for do it, oh yes, I'm finishing this. And I have Han coming for this in a trade, so then I just need Chan. And then we are finishing these though. So we have Felix and Sungmin's IDs. I need to get Han's freaking selfie card for the speaker. And I'm upset about that. I also kind of keep forgetting that, oh yeah, we need this, but that's hopefully coming from my GOM. I keep forgetting I need to work on the Skizoo cards. I really need to not forget that. Yeah, but that's okay. That's for another time. So right now we're done with Skiz and we'll be back for Han a little later. Let's do piwon next. I have some really fun to me, it's kind of random, but fun Inta cards. Look at all of the piwon cards. Oh my gosh, because this is including Unique, which is great. I have joined also a lot of group orders for Unique, guys, so don't worry. We will have a lot more cards for the foreseeable future for Intalk, I feel like, and P1. But first off, OMG, we have this clear card, and I'm just gonna put it in this white filler. This is from the Do It English release, and I just knew there were 3, and it took me a long time to find that card, but we finally did. And we also have this card, right? Because, okay, good. That's the same outfit. Yes, we have his standee card for that. And then that is just a free space. I don't think anything is supposed to go there. What we do have this card. Here. This platform card. Yay! That means we just need, I have this. I'm so excited. I have this freaking platform card that I thought I bought last time and was a dupe, but now we have the right one. So I'll store that next time. And then we also have, oh my God, we have this. We have, oops, my God, I just was so excited I messed that up. Okay, we have his Digipack card. Maybe I'll just keep this in the sleeve and just store it. Because this is the Nemo. Oh, it's the Nemo. Okay, I'll put it back there. But we have, I don't think I knew, guys, that he had 2 Digipack cards until really recently. I literally for so long didn't even know what this card was because it wasn't on whatever template I was using for some reason. However, I learned there were 2 Digipack cards and I found this one. So we are done officially with killing it now. And let me just put this back here because this is from the Nemo and we'll just put it behind Soul. Okay, cute. So Sad Song, I believe is done. Duh, we just need, ooh, do I? I do. I have these 2. I just wanted to collect a Digipack card per member and then It's gonna call it quits because I don't need both. Like, I have both of Intox, but I feel like that's good enough for me. And these were a little expensive. Like, I finally found them for maybe it was like $5 each or so. Maybe one was a little more. And I was like, what are we doing? That's crazy moves. But anyway, the other exciting thing I have is finally, oh, I forgot there's something on the back of that. Finally, this Lenti. Oh my God. I found that on Pokemarket, actually, I think. Wow, why did I just do that? So that's kind of random, but it was really, I will say, guys, that was really difficult to find. Every era, Piwon does one album version that I'm just like, why? This era that we're in right now, I feel like is actually a little bit better, so that's nice. But I also have this card, but I think I have it for next time, so we're gonna move on from there. We're going to X, which I am finished, or I will finish next time. I can't remember, but we have a lot of X cards. I actually totally forgot about this. This is very exciting. I like set up to film this storing photocards video so long ago that I forget like what we even have in this binder. I'm realizing I have unique cards and I need to get pages for that. That was silly, but that's okay. We'll do that in a second. Are these all the same version? Thank God. Okay. We have Soul, which I think is in the next haul, but we have in-game. I know it's annoying to like say that I have cards and I'm not storing them today, so I'm sorry. I'll try to stop saying that. But a lot of stuff is, there's so many photocards in my house right now. Just everywhere. But we have all of these. Yes, so we're finishing this version. Nice. And then for the Digipack card, I know we have Kihyun right here. Jongsum. Oh my God, yeah, this Soul was really hard to find. So same with the one that we didn't store today, because that also understandably is the last card that I was able to collect, and that'll make sense later when I store it. But we have all the Digipack cards. Yay! Okay, here's where the Unicards might get a little weird. I have 3 more. Now, I don't... Oh, wow. Oh my God, there are 3 and 3 of each. Wait, I think I thought I was doing that, but I thought I did not succeed. But that's really exciting. We have 3. So this must be this set. And then we have, wait guys, I literally don't even think I thought I did that correctly. And I really did. There's 1 for each unit. Oh my God. Wow, I'm so smart. That's just so exciting. Okay, last thing, we have both their actually cards, because this was the US release exclusive, so I wanted to collect that for everyone. We got all of that. Ooh. Okay, so now, yeah, we do need to get new pages for this, but let's see what we have. So I do have a few in talks, and then we have, yeah, other members, unit cards, US exclusives. Oh, okay, this is for the other binder. Okay, let's get out my template. So this is the template I'm using. I think it'll get clearer in a second. It's like loading, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully, because this is kind of blurry. Anyway, we have 2 photo card sets per version, plus a unit card, plus a ID. I don't know if I'll collect all the IDs, but I might just, because I feel like they'll come easily with like group orders and stuff. So that means there's 4 cards per version. There are 3 versions, so we need 12 pages for that. And then the compact, so 13. The compact looks like there's another card, 14. And then the US exclusive, 15. And then I'm going to try to collect some other in-talks, obviously. But okay, we need 15 pages. I obviously won't like put everything in the 15 pages right now, but let me go get those. All right, 15 pages. Let's go ahead and see which version is first. Okay, it's this version. So Intalk, this is the second version of Intalk, but this is the first version of Soul. So let's put Soul right here. Soul. then intak. And then for the unit, these are just my pulls because I just bought a set of albums for myself because I joined so many group orders. I think I have like, I don't know, 20 plus intak benefit cards coming, like so many, which is very exciting. But so this is Taeyo's unit. So I'll put that there. There's Kihyun taking the picture of him, which is cute. And then we do have intak's ID. And the next is the like wet concept. This one. I think I traded an ID, I'm pretty sure. So I think that's why I don't have, I think I traded intak for my other ID, and that isn't, we haven't set up that trade fully yet because I'm waiting for another card. But anyway, regardless, it's fine. We don't have an ID for this right now, but that's okay. We have Taeyo for this. He looks so good. Oh my god. We have Kihyun. Also looks good. And then we have Jiung's unit, which I guess is, I mean, it's a unit card because they're on the back, but I think these are like really funny cards. So Piwon. Okay, no ID right now. Here, which one is, these are both for the same version, it looks like. So Sob and Soul. I don't know if I love all these concepts like a ton, but it's okay. I respect the game. And then we have Jiung. And then we have intak again. Is that the same direction I put my other ID in? Oh, no, but I do like that direction more. And then, oh, there are like compact cards. And then I do have my US exclusive. And I also will have at least one OT pop set, which is going to be fun. But for now, we have these two. I bought 3 albums, and I did manage to trade for intak for the other card that I have. So that's somewhere in my house, I think. But very cute. All right, so we do have a lot of progress to be made. But like I said, I joined a lot of group orders, and I will do... Oh, there's the key ring. The key ring. Oh, that's this. No. Oh, the key ring? I think I said I only would collect intak for that. That makes sense. And the fancy version. Right. Okay, we'll just get more pages later for that. I won't collect all the members for that. That's a lot. But let's get my just intak binder next. My intak extras binder. So just a few intaks for this, and 2 for the other members, which is why I was like, it's actually not just an intak binder. This is intak plus the other members. But what we have is a Lightstick card, and then I have his vinyl card from X, which I'm counting as a benefit card because, first of all, they all look like this. So I just collected these 4, and I was like, that's enough, because I don't even think I realized they all looked exactly the same. Poor guy. He just had to take like 5,000 pictures in this one freaking outfit. But anyway, that's okay. Also, the vinyl cards this time were so easy to find. Like the one from Sad Song, or was it the cassette? One of the other ones last era was so hard to find, and now I see these for like $7 each on Markar US, and I'm like, oh, so that's different. Good for everyone who's collecting those now. Lucky you. We do have this Lightstick card, and I am going to expand this section a little bit more soon, so I think for now I'll just put this on the back. But because I'll have more trading cards and stuff next time, so we can just deal with that later. For now, I also we have an extra Soul and an extra Taeyo. Okay. So for Taeyo, it's because for Unique, I bought from Hello A2, so I got 3 cards, and I traded for intak, which means I could then keep my Taeyo and my Soul. So let's put Soul here. Is this double-sided? Yes, good. Okay. All right, that's it for P1. Love them so much. We have so much more coming for them. I'm very, very excited. Okay, we are in the We Us binder. I just have 2 gyuks to put away, and one is a gift, which is so exciting. All right, so one is the other album card that I was missing, which is this one, and someone gifted me this, my mutual Ginny, which is why this is in a star hollow sleeve, because they had that as an extra, and I was like, they were like, I'll just give it to you. And I was like, what? But that's the album card. And then Ginny also gifted me this giuk pop, which is so cute. It's from Everline. I might have another one coming because I had a space and I don't think it was for that. However, I am so excited to have that. Yes. Why don't we switch this? And then, oh, this also is the same concept. Ooh, okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay, I think that's good. Like, we have these concepts here. We have these down the middle and the two random ones on the side. I feel like that's cute. Nice. Okay, that's it for this binder. Oh, wait, it's not. I have bigger inclusions. Have I forgotten any other bigger inclusions? Okay, good. I haven't. Okay, so I have some giuk and like wonwi stuff. Because I have giuk for this album, but then I also have kihyun, and I was like, okay, well, I should just put him away. Like, why would I just kind of seclude him to like a random place in my apartment if I could just put him here instead? So I did make a spot for all of this, which is right here. So we're gonna put these postcards, and then I'm gonna do like double-sided up here, the two film strips. Ooh, the backs. Oh my god, how have I not noticed that? That's so cute. This is so cute too. And then I also got Gyuk's like little sticker, so I'm just gonna put it right here. Yay! Okay, that's now it for WeS. So we're going into 17 just for this one scoops card. Because at the back of Wano, I have CXM also. I have JXW too, but obviously we're done with them. This card is this version for Hype Vibes, which it goes, oh, I think I have to put this card here. And then, does that make sense? We have scoops here. Okay, that does make sense. Because we have this version. We just need one Mingyu. It's the one with him with the flower in his hair, so it's just really hard to find. And we need all of Scoop's compacts, and we need his weavers. Guys, I just need to buy them now, obviously, because I tried to trade for so long, and I just decided to sell my extras, which sold like hotcakes because everyone wants those cards. So now I need to actually go buy them myself, but that's it for this one. We do have some random 17 cards to put away, so let's get that other binder. All right, just random 17. They're just cards I have acquired / cards that I finally was like, I will just store these because I have been trying to trade and sell them for so long. But the first one is super fun. My friend Rachel, for my birthday, gifted me the June what is it? OCL. These plushies. Oh my god, so cute. And it came with this photo card of June. Oh my gosh, look at him. He's so funny. Look at him just holding. He's like, here you go. My merch. It's so cute. I'm obsessed. I love June so much. So glad to have that. We have this random Hoshi. Because this is just like an extra I had that I was just like, fine, I'll just keep it. It's fine. We have same thing, an extra Uzi. And then also same thing for How. This extra How. Very excited for V8. I will definitely be buying a copy of that. And then I got this random Dino card when I went to the 17 concert. People were, oh no, I got this. Someone gifted me this. The same person who gifted me that Yuku, a Doc B card from like an hour and a half ago, whenever I stored that. Same person. And they gifted me this Dino, which is so cute. So we have an extra Dino. We have a lot of extra Dino, which I'm not complaining about at all. Okay, that's it for 17, because they're kind of chilling right now, obviously. I have some work to do on my Wano collection, but slow and steady. Wano would appreciate that, okay? So we are at Kihyun now, and right now these are not unfold besides the bigger inclusions, but unfold will be in the next video. We have 2 unit cards, so I back collected some older eras. We need to go to No Limit first. This is No Limit and one of a kind, I'm pretty sure. So we have, yeah, Kihyun, Minhya, Kihyun, Hyungwon. I might want to change this because I feel like the concepts are so different, but like from Shape of Love compared to No Limit, but like there's only 4 of these and there's 5 of these, so it really did work obviously on a 9 pocket page well, but we'll think about that. And then the other card I have, well, we have 3 more, but the other, I don't really know what to do about the X because I have one other Kihyun. So I feel like this is just gonna have to be a random pod page of like 3 cards, but then the unfold is gonna be the same. So I'm kind of like, do I just buy a few more? Like, I don't know. I like, this looks so nice. This is like a mixture of US benefit cards and album cards, and then the units, and then the merch version. And then I only joined for like a few benefit cards because I don't like, you know, like strongly collect benefit cards for Kihyun, but well, we'll figure it out when we get the other one. So anyway, at the back, I think, yes, since we have the unfold that's coming, well, it already happened, but like coming to this binder, I managed to go, this was a slay. I went on Mercari US and I searched Kihyun Shape of Love, or I searched All About Love. Shape of Love. Oh my God, help. All About Love or The Dreaming. And I found a bundle person selling these 2 cards. It was so perfect. So since the unfold is going to have such different photo cards because it's like selfies and they're Monster X size, I figured I'd keep all of my US cards for the other members that I have, but we will just add in Kihyun, and it fits perfectly with a 9 pocket. So we kind of have like my cards for All About Love. We have the 2 group cards I have, and then we have his Dreaming like solo version, and then we have my pulls from The Dreaming, but we also have his. So anyway, that works out nicely. Yeah, so I feel like that's cute. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, that looks good. All right, so for the rest of today, what we just have are a few bigger inclusions. So let's go back here. I think I might expand to collect some OT sets for these because, like, again, I have like a bunch of members for some of these. But so I set up for that. Who knows if I will actually do that. However, we do have, first off, these 2. So I have my last 2 members for the bookmarks because I had the majority. So again, I decided to collect everyone for that. That Shonu bookmark is literally crazy. Okay, and then we actually do have some unfold, like bigger inclusions. I figured I would just store those away. So I have 3 of the 6 postcards, so I figured I would collect these 2. So we have Shonu. No, oh my God, they don't, no way, they don't fit in these? Hold up, what the hell? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, I guess we can't store these today because I'll need to put them in a different, okay, well, that's fine. That means though, because I also have this, so I bought on Mercari US a bundle that had Kihyun's, this is pop-up coaster, and then it also came with his pop-up selfie, or photo card, which I'll store next time, but this, I was gonna have to put somewhere random, but actually, now that I have to put these in 2 pockets, oh no, it still won't work because there are 6 members. Okay, well, let's go to my plan B, which was, well, take this out because this is useless to me now. I didn't test it because I just assumed they would fit. I'm going to put this here. This is where I was originally going to put this. This is not the same album, obviously, but I have Kihyun for Shape of Love, and this is a heart. Love, love. I figured it just goes well, and we're just going to do that. It's going to make that area kind of thick, but whatever. Okay, so this is getting a little bit chaotic back here, but that's okay. We're going to keep going because where am I going to put? Oh, right here. So I managed to trade for Kihyun's fold out, and I do have Jungwon as well, so we're just going to put him in here. I think I'm going to put him on the back. But since we love Jungwon and he is serving right now, I decided to keep him. And these are my other, I mean, there's not a lot of them, but I do have a few other Kihyun things. Okay, I'm sad we can't store these today, but I'll store them next time. I'll make fillers for the 2 pockets for that. But that's it for Monster X. Next for NCT for today, we just have some bigger inclusions and then some random dream cards. But next time, I promise, we will have Jamin Geno. Don't you guys worry about it. I just haven't set up for it yet. But what I do have today are these, because obviously I bought the kit for this drama. Okay, guys, if you haven't watched this drama, I mean, it's really hard to watch, as in like it's hard to figure out how to watch it. I bought the kit and it actually came with a code that got me like 7 days free trial. And obviously I watched the whole thing in one day. So I was like, oh, slay, that works for me. But we did get some photo cards with it that I'll store next time. But also, let me just say, this drama was so good. I had no business being that good. I can't explain to you because I don't. Like, it was low-key kind of emo. Like, I cried, and I don't cry at most things. So it was very moving and touching, and they did a really good job. I'm kind of annoyed that they released it this way because it's on some random app. You have to watch it on your phone. It's shot vertically because it's supposed to be for a phone, I guess. But each episode is like a minute and a half long. It's so weird. It's like, were you trying to get people to not watch this? Like, anyway, I loved it so much. I would highly recommend. And I just love Jeno Jamin, obviously. So that was super fun. But that's it for them for today. I do, however, have 3 cards because I can never trade for Jamin, like ever. So I did pull these, why is this like this? I did pull these cards and I was trying to trade, however, I couldn't. So we're just gonna keep them in the binder, and that's exciting because I have a mark I can now keep because RIP to our king. But we do have a mark, and we have a Chunla and a Haechan. And then I don't know why this filler isn't in here, but we can do that. Did I like sell a card? Maybe that's why there was a weird spot there. Anyway. Oh yeah, because I have a weird spot here too. That's very confusing. Where, like what? Why? Why is that the case? I don't know. I'll fix that later. But that's it for NCT for today. So we're at my ace binder, and I mostly have solo cards, which I made a new binder for, which I'll show you all. However, we have, oh my god, guys, we have literally the most exciting, oh my god, the most exciting card ever. Do you remember this one spot in the binder that I've had for so long? Because when I ordered my set from Choice Music, they gave me 2 Jihams. I didn't get a Junhee. I was very upset. I have looked for him forever and ever and ever. And then a mutual of mine, Penny, shout out to you, girl, oh my god, sold me a The Boys Bigger Inclusion, and in the sale, gifted me this Junhee card. I actually could not, I wish I filmed me opening that. I didn't, but I literally gasped out loud because we now, oh my god, I literally never thought that the day would come. I cannot believe it. Obviously he's in a hollow sleeve because it was a gift. Look at this. It's all done. Oh my gosh. So now all of my OT sets from this era are all done. I can't believe I joined for this many OT sets. So fun. So fun. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. I'm so grateful. And we have one more card that needs to go away in here that I just got in the mail, so we will do that next time. But let's go to my new binder now. So this is my new ace kind of like solo binder, and I think I'll need to get a bigger one at some point, but ignore the fact that all these tabs are like really off, but that's okay. So what I decided to do, I need to actually change the sleeves of these, but I decided to put all my like random cards for each member here, and then we will put like their solo stuff too. So for this, I actually do have, this is super exciting. I bought these 3 Junhee Undercover Mad Squad cards, which are kind of hard to, they're not like so hard to find, but they are always a little more expensive because this album is a little bit older. So I have 3 of those, which is super great. I have 7 older era Junhees, which is more than I ever could have imagined and hoped for. So that's very exciting. And then these are like his pobs from the Ace days. And then I have 3 more pobs, which I am going to put here because for his first album, he did not do like a physical, he didn't do photo cards, he did postcards, which I will store another day because I finally got those. I just haven't taken them out of the box that my GOM sent me yet. But he did do some benefit cards of course. So I do have a few benefit cards. We have this one, and then we have like a K-pop Demon Hunters like set. Yes. So we have those two, super cute. And then that's it for now. And then we will have Jihan later. I haven't gotten his albums for my GOM yet, but I did just pay EMS for them, so that's exciting. And then for Yuchan, oh my gosh, wait guys. We're not going to store them today. I'll talk about it next time. But I did go see From 20 Hello Gloom and Yuchan on tour. Guys. I mean, the rumors are true. It's basically Korean Magic Mike. Like, that's the only way I can describe it. It was a hilarious, crazy, super fun time. I'll talk about it next time because I'll store the cards I bought from there next time. But for now, we do have Yuchen. So we have all of his album cards because there were 6 album cards. And then I have right now 4 benefit cards. Hello. Oh my god. And from the Body Talk From 20 collab video, and then just some other cute, you know, classic like pobs. But we have 6. I guess I don't know, I'll just put them in. Like, I don't know if there's, I guess there's 2 PCs of him wearing this outfit. And then it looks like these are the 2 that there's only 1 of. And then we'll just put these 2 here. And then I'm just going to, yeah, I just think I'm just decided to start putting the pobs in here because I feel like that is fine. We'll put because this is kind of like related to the album. And then this is obviously Superior. He looks so hot there. Oh my god. And then we'll put the other 2 back here. I think I have another pob, maybe? I hope so, because then we can fill this up. But yeah, for now, that's that. And I do have his extra cards back here as well. And then we have back here, we have WoW and Byungwon, because like I don't have as many for them, so they're just in their own section back here. But that's so fun. Oh my god, so fun. I love ace so much. They're doing such fun stuff. And we'll put more away next time. But that's it for today. All right, it's ateez time. And of course, we need like 5,000 binders for ateez. But we're in woosan 1 right now because this is complete. Oh, I put these platform cards in here, which I had not put before. So that's new. Very cute. I guess we'll only see this when I do my flip through at the end of next year or this year. But don't I have, I need to put this sticker somewhere. I thought it was in this binder, but I guess it's in the next binder. Okay, wait, hold on. We don't even need this binder. So I guess this starts golden hour. Oh, golden hour 2. Okay. Okay, sure. So this is random, but I realized that, oh, there's not even, where? Oh, I think I know where this goes. Okay, let's just do that later. Since we're in here already. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so confused. I have so many ateez binders. For today, we will start golden hour 4. I have, you know, a good amount of cards for golden hour 4, actually. So, yes, I didn't put fillers, though, so let me just find out which ones these are. Okay, my iPad's just right here because I need to figure out which one is which. Okay, so I'm going to do the A versions for woosan, and then the A version A's, and then the A version Z's, because the backs will, like, match better, I feel like. And they don't really have, like, concepts for this. Like, I really like the photo cards, but they don't, like, look similar to each other, so I don't really think it matters if I try to match concepts. Anyway, we do have these 2. This is A version A. Oh, nice. So we already have I have this complete for them, actually, except for 1 san card, which is nice, but they're not all with me yet. And I joined a lot of, just like Piwon, I joined a lot of group orders, so we will also have just like a lot more cards coming later. For the diary version, just have Uyang. And then for Z version A, we do have both of them. And let's look at the backs after and let's see if... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, see, like, there's no concept. Like, it was just them. I think these are really fun photo cards. Like, no group, I feel like, has done photo cards like this. Just, like, random selfies and stuff, which I think is super fun. And it's obviously from their tour, which is also great because a lot of us saw them on the tour. But they don't match each other, like, whatsoever. Okay, next we do have a lot of phone mirror selfies, which I also love. But next we have a version Z, and I do have both the members for this. I feel like this album just came out so long ago. I don't even know if I ever talked about it. I love this album. I think it's so... I have this on. Yeah, I love this album so much. I love all of the songs. I freaking love NASA so much. I just am crying that we can't see that on tour, at least like right now. Anyway, it's fine. I'll survive. However, I like can't wait to see that on tour. Also, I love Adrenaline so much. It's just like freaking... Oh, this is a digipack card, so that's not his... Oh yeah, it looks really similar, but it's not. Okay, anyway. Just don't have either of the other ones on hand right now. Anyway, digipack. We have digipack. Okay, we have 4 digipacks, and there are 6 per member, and they are split up with like this concept versus like this other concept. So I think I'm just gonna do... We'll just put this here. Let's just put that here. And then on the other one, like it'll be... you know, this concept. So they did a lot in this concept, like all of the polka cards, or what feels like all of them. I know it's not actually true, but what feels like all of them are in this concept. But that's fine, whatever. It's par for the course now with especially like ateez cards. It seems like they do like similar concepts for the photo cards, and then the pobs are different. Anyway, I don't have any I don't have any polkas right now, but I do have a lot of them on hand. I just don't have them right now. And I did buy all the member digipacks, like I mentioned when I stored the postcards earlier. So we do have a card per member, which is nice. They are, yeah, there's like the casual set, and then there's the like less oh, it actually worked out that at least the like Hyung line in this is like in the casual fits, and the Mangne line in this are in the more, you know, fancy fits. But I do think I might want to get an extra photo card per member so we can have the sets look a little bit nicer, like I just did for woosan. We have the crying cards. This is not in order, and I do have woosan, but we'll store that later because we got to go to their own binder for that. But I did collect OT for this. I do Hongjun first. I just do. Yes, it looks so cute. Oh my gosh. And then I also bought all of the... I bought like my digipacks I bought as the punch version because I bought them from the Hello A2 pop-up. And I am getting Yeosang in a group order, which is very exciting. I joined a group order for the Latin America exclusive, and I pulled San, luckily, but I also pulled Yeosang. And I'm selling Yeosang to a mutual, Sammy. Hi, Sammy. But in that, I asked if I could get the punch card, and I ranked Yeosang like first, so I could get him, and I did get him, which is very exciting. So that is it for this woosan 2 binder, which kind of turned into OT. But now we got to go to the other, the miscellaneous ateez binder, and I have a feeling that Yeosang is in the wrong sleeve, that sticker, but we'll check that in a moment and see. So first off, I'm just putting away my random cards that I have extras for, because I obviously pulled some members in my albums that were not woosans. So we have this Hongjun, then we have 2 Songhwas, we have these 2, yes, king shit. And then we have a Yuno, so we have this Yuno. And then we do have 2 Yeosang. We always have some Yeosang. I love Yeosang. I love Yeosang. Okay, before I put Yeosang away though, don't I have, like, where? Okay, good. I know where I'm gonna put that Yeosang sticker. I just had to check before I stored these. But this is one of his album cards, and then I did get to keep this because I bought 3, and I managed to pull 2 of these. So I was like, perfect, I will trade for Wooyoung, and I did. So that is all. That's all for that. But then I will finally put away that Yeosang sticker because I basically just like had this, and it's an extra, and I knew I had an extra spot. This is not the same version, however, we're just gonna put it in here anyway. And yeah, there we go, because now I have like 4 stickers, which is so unnecessary, but I already had them, so we'll put those away. And that's it for ateez, but let's get all my other woosan binders now. So I now have 3 deluxe size My Collection binders for woosan, and I think we need all 3, so that's fun. Let me find my Just Wooyoung one. So this is Just Wooyoung, and I have 3 Wooyoung cards. So we have like a merch card and then 2 from the new era. For now, we'll definitely have more later, but I'm just gonna start this on a new page because like I can't have like blonde leading into black hair. I need to just get 3 more blonde Wooyoungs, which I feel like won't be very difficult. And for now, we can put away. So I have this is vinyl card. Maybe I'll rearrange later to have concepts match, and this is the pop-up card. So I managed to trade for Wooyoung, which was very exciting. And then back here in like his merch, I have the Light the Way. This is like, I know there's 2, but I'm just collecting this one because I managed to trade. I forget who I had, but I managed to trade that. What I don't know what to do yet is I have San's sticker, and I want Wooyoung's because that would be like really cute if they matched, you know? So I think, is this double-sided? It is. I think right now I'll just put San's back here because I never know what to do if I have San and not Wooyoung. It's like, I can't have that. I need to have either just Wooyoung or woosan. So I might just buy this. I have seen a few on Markara US, and then we can put it in like the other binder. But for now, that is the Just Wooyoung binder. Next, this is Woosan Pob, and we have just a few. We have like one like random older era set that I got from a friend because she bought like the whole set of OT, and then she was like, I don't need all of them, so you can have Woosan, which was very nice. But where was I gonna put? Oh, right here. So I decided to put it with the squeaky because I feel like it made the most sense, even though, again, the Wooyoung is not matching, but that's okay. So we have this. It is from the same era, so that works. These are from Hello Live. Yeah, so we have Golden Hour 3. And then back here, we have some stuff from Golden Hour 4. So we have, I'll do the disco cards here. And then we have the crying cards because they're in the same outfit. And then these are their punch cards. And then for Latin America, I got San, I got Yeosang, so I'm gonna sell Sammy the Yeosang. And then I managed to, someone on Instagram helped me find another person selling Wooyoung's Latin America, and I have it in my possession now. I'm so grateful. He was $25, but I did buy him because I was like, he's so freaking cute. And again, I can't have San and not have Wooyoung. And I was getting a little stressed because those exclusives are obviously just like harder to find. My friend in Europe has gotten me at least a few Woosan, maybe not all of them, but that's okay, Donya. Don't worry. It's like really hard to trade for those. So as long as I have like at least one set for both of them, I think, or uneven, but it doesn't matter. Like, I'm very grateful for all my people who helped me find these cards. But that's it for the pobs for today. And then we just have merch stuff. So here I have this drop, which was ateez The Calling. Yeah, so that's all that we have here. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I organized this right. So we have, these are like, I think these were like the wand benefits. I'm gonna do wand benefit here. And then I'll do the plushie version, which I have Wooyoung's in my possession 2 now, which is great, but not to store today, so he will go here. I have Woosan for this too. Yeah, I think I'll just do these closer up ones because all these concept cards obviously look really similar, so I'm just trying to figure out which one goes in this first spread. But sure, that's fine. And then I'm gonna put the other, oh wait, we don't have one San. We'll just say we don't have this San. We have like them holding stuff. And then we have this Wooyoung. And then I don't have any units because I pulled other units from my gum, but I'm just gonna put the character card on the back. The character cards are like kind of hard to find for some reason. I did buy some of these. I bought like some of these on Mercari, on Yokio recently, which is nice. But then I have these Wooyoungs, which are gonna go back here because these were technically like the plushy parts of this drop. So we have these two. The backs are just always so cute for these. But I bought these two like plushies or whatever that merch was. Oh, so cute. All right, that's it for woosan. Let's do Han next, and then we will finally get to the boys. All right, so you guys, I hope you're proud of me because I have finally started working on some like Han things that I have always wanted to work on, but I just have never been able to because of their pop drops, and they have, you know, slightly slowed down just for like a literal brief second. And I finally was able to, okay, it's one of these. I was able to get, I traded someone this card, which is insane. This is one of the 5-star Dome 2023 cards. So it does go, oh, it must be this one. So that is so great. I know I need, I guess it's this, like I need a lot of them, but we finally have this complete page. I hope it doesn't go somewhere on here, but I feel like if it's 5-star Dome 2023, that's what all these backs say. So we're just gonna leave it there and hope that's right. And then the other thing that I started working on, guys, are these freaking trading cards, these Japanese trading cards. Sorry, that was crooked, sorry. But yeah, I just like always want to work on these and I just can't because there's so much stuff that happens. But we finally have some stuff. I left the stickies on so I can tell you what they are. This is Maniac Japan. The check ones are the ones I have on the way. Oh, I also have this one on the way. I just bought that. Very exciting. So I have the 2 units, also very exciting. So this is Skiz. Is that supposed to say Skiz? Please ignore my handwriting. Oh my god. This is a Shibuya pop-up. That was there. And then these 2 JYP pop-up in Japan 2023. And then 5-star Dome. This is also 5-star Dome. Oh, I messed up. Wait, I messed up something. Wait. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, good. This is Christmas pop-up. The other one coming, I think. And then this is... Okay, everyone, my phone died. But that's fine, because I was lost trying to figure out where this card goes. And I think it goes here. Because of my template doesn't have this card yet. So I'm pretty sure it's like around this era. Because like, we're just gonna leave it here for now. I'm pretty sure that's where it goes. Yes, I set up for some more things, lol, as if I like don't have enough stuff to collect already. But the only other thing for today we have to put away is Dominate Celebrate, which again, there's so much stuff to collect, but I do have this, which I'm pretty sure is one of the Stay Zone? I think it's a Stay Zone card, I'm pretty sure. So we're just gonna put that there. And yeah, that's it for Han. And now we are finally gonna go on to the boys, which we need like 5,000 binders for, obviously, but I will grab the first one. All right, so as always, we're just gonna put away some random The Boys cards that I have. So I have 2 like, oh yeah, I think this is a dupe now. I'll just store it in here. Okay, I have 1 QR card, which is this Channy, because again, I don't like collect these, but I always just like come upon more, and I just put them back there because yeah, whatever. So we have that, but then let's go back to the front again because we have some random cards. So we do have a few Hyunjaes. We have this Hyunjae. Oh, this is not in order. Oh no. Okay, wait. Oh my god. Wait, I need this card in another section of the one of my other binders. Oh my god. Wait, I have so many random cards. I did not expect this. Okay, we have, guys, I don't have enough pages for this, and I just can't go and get more pages right now. So we do have these 2 Younguns that I'm pretty sure I was gifted. I'm not really sure how, none of these cards, I'm never sure how I acquire any of these other cards. I'm just gonna put this in the back for now, and we'll get a new page later because I don't like to double side these because Obviously, my boys collection is so precious to me. I want to see every single card front and back. But for today, we will have to do that because we have 4 random hyunjae cards. And I have basically this benefit card that I, acquired somehow, which could turn into an OT set actually. But for today, we'll just put that there. My friend Rach got me a set just for fun on Mercari US that was like Hyunjae's like plushie, and then it came with these 2 cards. This is his Shaker keyring card, which is one of Sangyeon's cards that I literally can never find anywhere, so the fact that I have Hyunjae instead is really funny. But Slay King, and then this is my benefit card from the Season's Greetings, so we'll just put that there. That could turn into an OT set too. I wonder how hard it would be to collect that. But next, for Kevin, I'm just gonna put this here. I feel like I might now have a dupe of this, but we'll just put it here for now. I'm pretty sure I bought an OT set of that like ID set from someone, but we'll just put that Kevin there. We have Chani. I literally couldn't resist buying this. It's so freaking cute. It's a like dumpling unexpected benefit card. I try not to buy random cards for the members because we have so many other cards to collect, but I got this Hangyeon card, which is an a.c.e card. And then Sonu, I have 2 more Sonu cards, which are amazing. These are his With Mew benefit lucky draws from Fantasy like Love Letter. Is it Love Letter? No, it was Watch It. And I love these, and I would love to collect OT for these. It would be really hard, I think, but it's like a dumpling and a bongo bang and a chestnut. Look, he's giving the chestnut 1,000 won. I also, because I have like a Hyunjae. Yeah, I have one of Hyunjae's cards, the chestnut, and then I also have Jacob's Bungo Bong. So that'd be so cute as an OT set. But anyway, that's a long time from now. That's just it for the boys cards. Next, we're gonna store a few bigger inclusions. I think I'm gonna post this video. I forget what order I'm gonna post them in, but I do have a video where I set up my whole The Boys Bigger Inclusions binder. I have 2 and they're now full, so I need a 3rd one actually, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. But that was super fun, so definitely go and watch that. But for today, I wanna collect these postcards for the Lucky Little Things. So I have 4 members right now. I don't know if you get a full, do you get a full set of those? I'm not sure. I don't know. So and also, were they gonna go here? Why do I have 3 pages here? I'm not sure of that also. I didn't buy Lucky Little Things itself, so I have no idea if you got postcards, all the postcards in it. It seems like you don't, because I feel like people, I don't know, would be selling not just one, but I'm really not sure. Anyway, I am gonna collect them, so I'll just put it here because this is random merch. So this is oh my god, what age order do we have this? So we have Jacob, Youngyun, Hyunjae. So then Juyeon would be here, which means Kevin and then Chani are on the back. And then Eric is by himself, which is just criminal, but we have that. So I'll just put some fillers in there later. And then the other thing that, oh wait, that was gonna go back here. Oh, that was gonna go back there. So I'm just gonna leave this here for now, and I'll leave these here too. I'll figure that out later. But what I'm gonna put at the back, these are fan-made things, but I really do wanna store them. So we're going to the back behind the tour stuff. So when my mutuals, I've traded and bought stuff from them a few times, and they've given me these fan-made film strips, and I messaged them and I was like, hey, can I just have all the ones that you have? So I got all of them. They mailed them to me, which is so nice. So now we can take these out because we need to organize this by member. Now there's 2 per member, and then there is a set of group ones because they made these for the tour last year for the Blaze. And they're so cute. So let's see. Let me organize this first. Okay, so I think maybe we only have 1 of Jacob, but besides that, we have 2 for everyone. Actually, we have 3 of, well, I'll just show you guys when we get there. So we have these 2 Sangyeons. Oh, we do have 2 Jacobs. Oh, I just lost them in the shuffle. Okay, we'll put these 2 Youngyuns in here. They're just so cute. They're so cute. Oh, I just love all of them so much. I watched the live stream of Intersection, and I watched it with my friend Rachel because we were at the BTS concert, and then one of the nights we had to watch this, and we didn't really survive that long. Like, we both like fell asleep because it was obviously so late at night, and we had already gone to a concert the night before, and we had the BTS concert the next day also. But we watched some of it, and then I have rewatched, like, you know, people re-uploading the live streams. Just like, oh my gosh. I've been watching so many other like Korean dubbies too, like who do vlogs and stuff, because now my algorithm is like, oh, you want to watch dubby vlogs? And I'm like, honestly, yeah, I do. So I've been watching a bunch of those. That concert was just such a magical time, and I loved it so much. The set list was incredible. Like, because they planned it themselves, it was like they knew exactly, especially Eric, because I think he did like so much of the planning. They knew exactly what the fans wanted, and it was just like it was so awesome. Okay, we have 3 Sonus and 1 Hangyeon, so I'm just gonna put a Sonu here. Oh, 100 degrees Sonu, like, are we freaking kidding? I love. And then we have some like of the oteez, so we can put that at the end. Yeah, but I love them so much, and I was so proud of them, and who knows what's going to happen in the future, but I'm just so proud of them that they were able to do that, and it was so fulfilling for them, I feel like, to do that. Okay, I have these, which are also fan-made from one of my mutuals does like the boys stuff in like pop-ups and like trading events and stuff, and birthday events and cup sleeves in the city in New York. And I've bought some stuff from them, and I thought that these would fit on this, but obviously they don't. And this is some stuff from them, but I bought more pages to put stuff in. So I'm going to leave these off for now, and we can store them later. But that's it for the boys' inclusions. We have a sangyeon inclusion, but that's going to go in. Sorry, guys, let's stop for a second. This is a sneak peek of my storing video for these. Look how freaking good this looks. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we'll look at it later another time. Maybe I'll do a full flip through like another time, but we definitely don't have time for that right now. All right, so it's sangyeon time. Oh my gosh, we have 1 pob. I need to go to get that other binder. Oh, it's always... My sangyeon binder is like one of my most prized possessions, but it also stresses me out because there's so many random cards that I still need. And actually I've bought a lot of them recently, but I just mean like they need to all go somewhere specific. And sometimes I forget where I was gonna put everything. Okay, we gotta go to his other binder in a second, but first, we don't have much, like I'm almost done with a lot of this tour stuff, so we don't have a lot of early era things, but what I do have is the VIP London Generation 2 card that one of my friends managed to find for me on some like UK like trade sale site. So we have that, which is really exciting. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And then we're going back to like merch and like miscellaneous merch. So I rearranged this the other day, and now let's just see. Oh, this can go somewhere else. Yeah, so we have a Japanese thing, and this is like, was like Japanese or not Korean, I think. I think so. Yeah, I know what I was gonna do, because I saved spots for all of this, but I'm pretty positive that one of these is not a photo card. So I'm gonna put this here. I don't know what that's from, guys. I really don't, but it was a sangyeon photo card, and it was on my template that Carla made me. So whatever Carla tells me to buy, I will buy. Okay, we have the Boys University, and there's 2 cards, and I'll just put it back here. I don't know which one that is, but so that is it for Japan, because the rest of this stuff is collab. So we do have one of the Olate cards, which is this one. And then this is a Medi Cube. And this is, we'll do this first. This is a demi soda. Sure. Sure. And then a Medi Cube, we'll just put it in one of these. Okay, great. And then we got to go up to the front actually, because I forgot I do have a tour card, which is this. It's a superstar card, but it's from the B Zone. And I'm just going to put it, it's one of these, so we'll just put it there. Okay, yes. And then we have one more card. We got to get his other binder for that, which is so silly. But oh, wait, in here actually, before we go there, I have one sangyeon inclusion, which is this. I didn't know they did these. Lenti from Kingdom. Now that I know, I like want all the members for this. But not right now. I'm just gonna put it back here for now. I'm gonna put it this one because the lenti kind of trips me out, and this like is more pleasing to the eye. So we'll put that there, but maybe one day I will get more members for that. Okay, now we just have to go to his paw binder because I have one Chase benefit card. All right, the only thing for this binder, but very exciting, not Chase, reveal. This reveal MMT card. Oh my God. Yes, so exciting. Yay. Oh my God. Yes, yes, yes. Technically, this is Chase, so shouldn't this reveal card go here? I think so. Okay. All right, we're done with just sangyeon, but don't worry, we have more sangyeon. We always have more sangyeon, but right now we have a lot of OT the boys. So let's get to that to finish out this video. All right, we're just the only album. Actually, we have Japanese album cards, but the only Korean binder we're in right now for today is going to be the first binder because we have 2 cards to put away, which are very exciting because we are finishing this whole, like besides these cards, we're finishing all of the boys OT Korea, which is very exciting. But we do have this Juyeon / Younghoon. I think people are saying it's Juyeon's technically, but I do want to collect these, but it'll be slow going. So, oh yeah, because it's by Younghoon, so I think it is Juyeon's technically, but I'm just gonna put it down there. Okay, nice. And then the only other thing, where is that Hyunjun? Okay, this Hyunjun card. Oh my God, guys, we saw Hyunjun at the concert. Crazy. And that just solidified for me that I'm so glad I back collected Hyunjun's cards as well as all of the other members, because just like he's still like, they're still friends. He still like loves the boys like 100%. I'm so glad that I have his cards now. And that's it for this binder. And that's it for Korean album cards, actually. We're all done with all of their Korean album cards besides those ready version cards. So we're just chilling, guys. We're not, because we have a lot of stuff that we're collecting. But in terms of this, we're done. Okay, so we're in Japanese now, and I have a Nyokyo haul that is going to be delivered on Monday, which is a few days from now, that has all of the members for Tattoo. But for today, we just have Juyeon's to meet up with Sangyeon here. So that's exciting. Another Tattoo card. And then for Breaking Dawn, I just have 2 cards. We do have this Hyunjae, which will also match up with that Sangyeon. And then we have this Juyeon, which is, I'm looking at my template. Okay, this is the 3rd version. So Juyeon will go there. And then we have some She's the Boss. So I do have, this Kevin is the 1st version. So that means Kevin goes here. The second of this concept is Juyeon. Sonu. It's really hard to tell. They look really similar to each other, but they're not. Oh, this is Juyeon's 1st version. Oops, oopsie. Oh, I clearly did not like actually organize these because this is Kevin's 2nd one. Okay. Oh, and this is Sonu's other one. Oh my God. Oh, wow. That was, I don't know how I had like the same members, like both photo cards for that. That's nice. Okay, that's it for that version. And then for the 2nd version, we have, okay, 3. This is now in order, I think. We have 3 cards. Jacob. This is actually his 2nd version. A lot of these cards like look really super similar, but this is this Sonu. So here's Juyeon's other one. I do still have it. Okay, nice. And then we have Juyeon again, Jacob, and Kevin. And then last version, we have, let's just make sure. This is Kevin's 2nd card, but this is Juyeon's 1st card. So Juyeon. So next we have some Delicious cards, no unit cards. Delicious is next. So I have all of Juyeon's for this 1st set. Oh, and then we have a few Okay, yeah, a few Erics for another set. But Juhyun, okay, let's look at the template so we can figure out which one is which. I know it doesn't really matter, but I just want to follow the template so I don't like mess anything up. Okay, so we have Juhyun, this one, and then this one. Okay, and then we have 3 other for this version, which are 2 Erics and 1 Juhyun. So which Juhyun is this? This is the second Juhyun. Oh, this Eric is in the wrong place. Eric. And this Juhyun. We have this Eric. So Eric's done for that version. That's fun. And then for this, I do have Hyunjae, because I do want to collect this, which is why I don't have Sangyeon, because I just have him in his like Japanese section of his binder, but we'll get Sangyeon later. So we get this Hyunjae. Okay, no units. And then, oh my god, do I have, okay, Sangyeon will come later. I finally have this Sangyeon that I've been looking for so long. But anyway, I keep like not buying the right Sangyeon. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll get him later. But nothing for that page for today, but I do have the Eric that goes on this page. So we're in gibberish now, obviously. I think this matters a little more because the backs are, yeah, the backs do match each other now. I know the backs of some of them also match each other, but anyway, regardless. I have these 2 because I do want to collect, this is like some kind of benefit card, like Japanese benefit card, and I did find someone sell, I traded for these, or I bought them for really cheap, or I traded, which is really nice. But we have Hangyeon and Eric for this. Okay, that's it for the Japanese binder, but at least we have some more cards for each era. That is very exciting. We're in a new pub binder because I had to make a new one because the other one was bursting. So this one is really exciting. I'm finally starting because I feel like I couldn't be an OT collector. I mean, I could be, but I just feel like collecting their Halloween photo cards is just so like, it's so OT-dubby, you know? So I have bought a bunch. Obviously there are a lot more, but I have bought some, and I double bought these Sangyeons, which is fun. We have this first set. I'm pretty sure this is the first one that they did. So we have Sangyeon, Jacob, and Hyunjae. It'll be so fun. Some of them are going to be annoying to purchase, but that's okay. And then next we have Jacob for this. And then we have Sangyeon for this one, plus Jacob. Yeah, I bought all of Jacob's from someone, so that's why I have all of his. And then we have this one, which is Jacob again. I'm just putting them at the front of this binder because I feel like they all deserve to be like, you know, front and center, I feel like. So we have that first. And then the only other thing for this binder is I want to collect the Hello Day 2 units, and I do have this unit right now. I don't know where they like line up in the, you know, member order, but we'll just put that there for now. So we have Chani and Juhyun. Yes. Okay, that's it for this binder because we have 1 unexpected unit to put away also. Okay, so the only thing we have to put away in here is this Sonu Juhyun unexpected with new unit because I do want to collect all the members for that. So, and then we also have these 2, which I actually think I'm gonna move later because I have another unit from that, so I'll be able to put them on their own page now. But this is Sonu Juhyun, this one. I have 1 more of these, very exciting. So we just need 2 more, which is also, like I said, very exciting. But yeah, that's it for this binder. That's it for the pobs for today because we have mostly tour and merch. So let's go to whichever one I'm gonna do first. Okay, we're in tour, and these are the amount of tour cards that we have. Because if you guys didn't know, I am going to collect OT for all of the trading cards now. Yeah, so we're starting at the B zone. Luckily for the B zone, we have a lot of cards. So, okay, so I like ignore the post-its because I'm just going to match up with the template that I have. So I had to move some of those pages around. But anyway, we do have... I'm going to leave this filler in for now because this is going to be Sangyeon. Because, again, I already have Sangyeon in his other binder, but I am going to double collect him, so we don't have his for today. But, oh my god, all of these are not in the right order. I remember. I'm going to... It's because my template has them in an order, but they are numbered on the back differently. So we are going to do it based on the numbers because I feel like that makes so much more sense. Anyway, so I have them in the right order, like, you know, in my pile, but they were not in the right order. Anyway, we're just gonna follow my pile because my pile is based on the numbers on the back. So we have most of the members. We just don't have, yeah, like we don't have this Kevin, for example, nor this Sonu, but I think I have him. Okay, I think it's the only Sonu right now that I don't have. Oh, wait, that's wrong. We need a spot for Changmin. We don't have Changmin either. And then I'm gonna put a unit here, but let's go back and do that later. So let's just make sure those numbers, that looks right. Okay. And then number 14, which is, well, this Jacob. Yeah, I don't have any of Kevin's because my friend who I bought them from biases Kevin's, so obviously she kept all of her Kevin's. So we don't have Kevin's. So that is, Kevin and Sangyeon are the ones we have to buy like the full sets for, I think. Everyone else, we just need like maybe one or two. Okay, next we have the third set. These are gonna be really fun to look for as long as I can find people selling like full sets of them. As long as the tariff and customs doesn't keep being as annoying as it is right now, because I am very stressed to see what I'm gonna have to pay for the customs for this Nyokyo I just did, because I think it's gonna be more than I have had to pay before, so. But who knows, because it's always, each time it's like different. So like I've had to pay sometimes like an amount that makes sense. I've had to sometimes just not have to pay, even when I was like, I feel like I should pay, but whatever. So I don't know. I'm really not sure. Okay, we have all of that. And then the special version I'm going to put at the front because I feel like that's like kind of cute, right? So we have Jacob for this. And then I thought it would be cute if because there are 5 units, there's 6 units, but Sangyeon's I'll just probably keep in his binder. And then there are 5 slots. So anyway, we can put like the rest of the members, kind of like the units like at the bottom here. Does that make sense? So do we have we have a Jacob Hyunjae unit, so that can go first. I'm missing Changmin Sonu, which I think would be the second to last, yeah, the second to last unit. Okay, so the next one would have to then be, I guess this, oh yeah, because Youngin's in this one. This one, because Juyeon's in it. Yeah. Okay, and then we'll have to put one more unit there. Yes, but that's it for that. We already have the US, of course. Then we have the B Zone Japan. And that will be this set, and then also this set I want to collect. I also maybe bought another set, I'm not really sure. But this is the B-Zone Japan, and I'm going to put this selfie set here. And we have Sonu. Okay, cute. So the B-Zone Encore, I'll do the special at the end, because again, I didn't put it in my first stack for some reason. But let's see. We have much less members for this, of course, but we do have Juyeon's first card. We also have Hangyun for this. Oh, right, because Eric wasn't in this. Oh, okay. We'll need to, okay. I totally forgot. Okay, it goes here. Okay, and then I don't need this filler anymore. Kevin. And then we can move Kevin again. I have all of Juyeon's. Did I buy like Juyeon's whole set from someone? I must have. It's fun. Love that for me. Just leaving Sangyeon's spot there, I guess, and not post it. It looks like I bought almost all of Hangyun's as well, just not the last one that we're about to do next on the next page, but we have those 3 members. We have Changmin for this, which is, oh, this is the special card. Just kidding. So we'll put that away in a second. But really random, I have that Changmin. I think I just like bought it for cheap from someone and I didn't know what it was. And then I was like, oh, good, I actually need that. Okay, that's it for the B-Zone, the regular cards, but for the special cards, I just have this Changmin. So that means he goes here, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're done with the B-Zone. Now we have the B-Road. Youngun, Hyunjae, Juyeon, Jagan, Juyeon. Yes, Changmin. Jacob for this. Hyunjae, Juyeon, We also have this Jungwon. Okay, nice. I don't think I actually have any of the units for this, like hollow ones. And then extra, these were the ones I randomly bought. Again, I don't know, what are these? I don't know, I can't read my template, but they're something, so sure. They look obviously like very similar to all of their other cards, but again, that's okay. And then I already have this B-Road Japan, and now we're on to Zeneration. How many? We don't have a lot of Zeneration. Yeah, not too much. Okay, for the Zeneration special card, which is the holo card, I just have this Jungwon. I don't have anything for that first page, but we do have these two, like, pajama set ones. Because this was from that VCR they did for Zeneration. Yeah, so we have Jungwon and Jungwon for this. And that's it for this Zen. And then for Zen Japan, I actually bought a few of these. They're kind of expensive, weirdly. I don't know. I didn't realize that. But anyway, Zen Encore. Okay, yes, we do have these two. We have Chani and Eric. Nice. And then for this first page, we just have Sonu, I believe. Yep. But then the next page, this Eric is new. And then this Eric looks like it's got to be the next page, which would be here. Okay. And then Zen Encore Japan. None of those cards yet. But... oh, I have a few more. Oh, damn. Did I just rebuy this kitten? I need to, like, look at my templates before I do nonsense like that. Anyway. What I do have next for Zen 2, I want to collect the IDs. So I have this Changmin, which I literally think I also rebought by accident. I think I set it up this way because, I don't know why I set it up this way, because I am going to collect sangyeon, like double collect sangyeon for this. So I'll move Eric and Sonu. I think I wasn't going to, but then I found like someone selling a bundle of these for like $10 total. I think Sangyeon's was in there, so... anyway, we have Changmin and we have Jacob. And then, oh, another shot glass card. Let's go back. Changmin, shot glass. I think right now I'm also thinking I'm not going to collect Sangyeon, but that, again, doesn't make sense because why? Oh, this is because Hangyeon wasn't in this. That's why that is. Okay, at least that was correct. That means Changmin goes here. And that's it for this binder because this ends at Zeneration. Zen 2, but now we gotta go to the next binder, which will be, it starts at the B Land, but it's gonna be the Blaze that we're gonna put away today. Okay, at the Blaze, we just have basically all of their trading cards, because I have almost all of them, and then I bought the last few that are in that Nyokyo package. So we do have some punch cards. We have Sonu's. So thrown off with like all the different, you know, sets of members we have. Okay, but then this should be in order, so I'm just going to trust myself and just put them in order like this, and we will hope that that's correct. Yeah, I do remember I needed Moonbay for this, but I have bought them. So this is the first trading card pack. This is when they're sticking out their tongues. Oh, whoa, whoa. What, Kevin? Is he doing this in... oh. Okay, I do need my template. Hold on. Oh, Kevin is doing this like twice. Okay, sure, King. Sure. So we have Chani instead then. Cute. And then last page, Jacob. Oh, that was the wrong order. That's okay. Sometimes I forget. I know that Jungwon is older in like the lineup than Hyunjae, but sometimes I just want to put Hyunjae first for some reason. This is so cute, this Jungwon card. They were not getting paid. They were, oh shit, I already had that card. They were in the trenches, but damn, they still decided to serve on these freaking photo cards. I love you guys so bad. I think I have all the members for this. Is this not in the right order? Oh yeah, it's just not, okay. Yes, these are all of the concept cards. And I also have all the scratch cards. Okay, let's just take out all these fillers then. So this is Jungwon's. I scratched these myself, so apologies that they look kind of ugly, but if I was going to store them, I want to be able to see the whole message. Don't let anyone extinguish your flame. Oh my god, King. I love you! Okay. Okay, no more of these. Okay, that is it for the tour. And then we just have merch cards to finish this out. Okay, so same thing for merch. We had to get 2 binders. And I have a lot of stuff I'm gonna back collect, but let me figure out what's in this binder. Season's Greetings, that's good. We do need Season's Greetings. Okay, we just need this binder for like a second. We just need some Season's Greetings. So where is this one? Boy Scout one. Okay, for the Boy Scout Season's Greetings, I'm collecting the POB because I have acquired several of them. So I figured, sure, why not? So we have this Jacob. And then I need the IDs too. Where was I gonna put those? Yes, IDs. And I didn't even have sangyeon for this. That was very exciting. It's really exciting when you find someone selling these because obviously it's like kind of more random, right? And I was like, yes, please. I actually would love to buy those. I'm like one of the only people in the world right now who would want to buy that, but. Okay, that's, I think it, because this is just gen kits and I don't have in this, for this stack, any gen kits. So we're gonna move on to the other one that has all the other merch. And this is our last binder, guys. Oh my god, yes. Okay, so we have a lot of random things in here, so let's just go, we gotta flip through until we get to where we need to. No Christmassy right now. Be Your Own King. I just have this Sonu right now, I'm pretty sure. I think so. This Sonu right here. Kingdom, I have, like, I bought a Hyunjae set. Oh my god, help. Like, oh no. This is gonna really test my knowledge of my... So, Au Soleil Mio is for sure the red outfit. No Air, it was the white outfit. Just put him like we're gonna collect sangyeon for this, and I can move it if not. So, Au Soleil Mio is this red fit. Monster, this one. I know that like the back of my own hand. And then Kingdom Come. Okay, nice. Wow, really proud of myself for remembering that. And then for Come On, we have literally almost everyone except for I'm missing like one Chani. So what's these backs? This is the red backs. Okay, we do have Chani for this though. So, oh, looks like we're seeing another. Okay, maybe I don't have all of them in this stack, but for sure have Chani here. So was Eric? Yeah, wait, Eric was, oh my god, I keep forgetting which stuff Eric was and was not in. Okay, so that means Sonu has to go at the end. Hangyeon, and then Changmin, Chani, and then we gotta separate Kevin and Julian again. Okay, so we do have everyone for this. This is such great content. It's so sad Eric wasn't in it. Oh, see? Damn, I do that sometimes. Okay, so that is all of the Come On, and then we have the other set, which again, let's just... Changmin also I feel like was in the wrong spot. What was I doing when I was storing these cards last time? I'll just take all this out and we'll just put in the filler that we need once we put everything else in. So we do have Sonu. We do have Hangyeon. Hangyeon, Hyunjae, Jacob. Yes, I'll just leave Chani's filler because I know we just need him, so it's fine. Last hurdle, guys, is a.c.e, but we don't have as many a.c.e cards, so that is, I think, good. And let's just make sure. I think this time I'm not gonna do the numbers because I think because this time it's numbering them by like because like Sonu is like 46, 47, and 48 or 50, whatever. This is 40 now. Like they're just doing the numbers based off of like all like sangyeon's like 1 through 5 or whatever, but I want obviously all of the members to be on the pages together. Does that make sense? So anyway, we're just gonna leave it like this. Youngoon, Hangyeon, and Youngoon. Oh, this Julian is so cute. For this one, we're gonna put Kabi here. Oh my god, that Youngin is so cute too. Chani? Yeah. Changmin, Hangyeon, and then Youngoon again, Julian, and Hangyeon again. And then we will put the unit cards again here, like I did for the tour. But that's for later. Okay, I have just a few of these because someone gifted me these 3 from the Fantasy Pop-Up, which is incredibly nice of them. Let's figure out which ones these are for. Okay, this Changmin and this Eric go here. So here is Changmin, Eric. Okay, and then this Youngoon is the last one. Okay, and then no key rings. But then, yeah, I am gonna collect the trigger ones too, the pop-up photo card set, because they're freaking so freaking good, bro. Oh my god, they look so good. Okay, but obviously I did not organize these because I don't care. My past self does not care about my future self, so I'll organize this like really quickly and I will be back. I figured it out. This is like this outfit. This is like them doing something kind of near their face, like kind of. This is the hood and this is the glasses. Hello? I just only put 1 page in here? Am I stupid? Oh my god, what the hell? Okay. It's going off the rails at the end here, guys. Okay, well, let's first put the first set in, I guess. Just like I'm obsessed with these cards. They actually look so freaking good. Okay, we need, yeah, what? Like, what was I doing? Did I put them somewhere else? No, I didn't. Okay, so we have the new pages in here. I'll just put I'll just put a sparkle filler down here. Okay. So we have Kevin, which is here. And Julian, yes. Oh, look at that. Oh, looks so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, next we have this hood one, which looks like I don't have a lot of members for. This is a really hot version. They all look so good here. Oh my god, that Jacob. Help. Okay, and then lastly, these really fun like sunglasses one, which I do have sangyeon for because the person I bought these from like gifted me that sangyeon, which is really nice. These are only Sonu. Understandable. He looks so hot in all of these. Oh, okay. All right, guys, let's just end on this page because they look so hot. They look so hot in all of them, but thank you so much for watching, everyone. That was, as expected, incredibly long. My dog is staring at me now because she really wants to go outside. So we're going to go and do that. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys always, and I will be back with another video very soon. Bye.